Good morning, everyone. It's about 6:15 in the morning. It's really early, and today's the day I am leaving Florida. We are driving a long drive back up to Canada. I believe it's about 22 hours if you drive straight, but obviously we will have to stop along the way for food and rest stops and whatnot. So it's gonna be a long drive. We're gonna try to do it straight. We've done it straight before, so we'll see how it goes. But if we need to stop at a hotel, we'll do that too. Right now though, I said it's 6:15. We do have breakfast reservations at Trails End, so we want to make sure we're nice and full so we don't really have to stop for lunch. So those are at 7:35. So right now we're just packing, or need to pack everything in the car, and then we're gonna leave for the campground soon, so we can go get breakfast there. And that's gonna be my last official stop in Disney World, which is crazy. But then I get to go home. This vlog is going to span the entire time of me driving home, so by the time this ends, I'm actually going to be standing probably in my house, in my room. There's my puppy's going to be there. Very excited to see him, but also kind of, it's bittersweet. I'm very sad to leave here, but also in some ways I'm very ready to go home. Just because of some of the stuff that has happened here, I'm ready to kind of escape from the drama and stuff, and I'm very ready to see my puppy and my friends at home and everyone there. So it should be a long drive. Hopefully it's not too bad. I'm not going to say it's going to be fun because I know it's not going to be, but you know what, we're going to make the most of it. And we made it to Wilderness Lodge. We have to catch a bus to the outpost, so we have to do that. We just parked over there, and it is currently 7:13. Our reservation's at 7:30, I believe, so we are gonna do that. I guess they only run one bus in the morning to get to all the different stops within the campground. So literally we just sat on a bus for 15 minutes just going around the campground. So we're a couple minutes late for our reservation, not too bad because we did thankfully get here early. But it's just something to note because we spent a pretty solid amount of time there on that bus. We're the only ones here. It's empty. Look at all the food. I am excited to eat. First plate, and I got the moonshine juice, which is their specialty juice, and it is delicious. On to plate number 2, the Eggs Benedict is to die for. That's it. Goodbye, Disney World. So it's currently just after 9 o'clock, which I was hoping to avoid, but I'm currently going to drop off my key and housing ID at Vista, because if you drop it off before 2 days before your program ends, it counts as a self-term, not as you're leaving, and my program ends on the 8th, so I couldn't drop it off till the 6th, which is today, unfortunately. So that's kind of been a huge pain. So I was hoping to do it before 9 so I could just run into security, but now because after 9 I have to run all the way into the service center to do it, so it's kind of a huge pain that I was hoping to avoid. Mom is just filling up gas at the 7-Eleven, which is why I'm just walking right over to Vista to do that. And that's all, folks. I got a little luggage tag, which I already have one, but it's fine because they don't give out the memory boxes anymore, which kind of sucks. So I got this, and we're done. We're moved out. I'm literally leaving the complex right now. So that's that. We're on the road. The glare is really bad, but we are on the road. Mom's starting out driving. I'm in the passenger seat here, and from now on, because I'm not just going to give you guys boring road montages, I'm just going to check in with you guys at each rest stop. So we're just kind of passing the Universal area right now in Orlando, and we'll probably be stopping sometime. We'll probably end up stopping in Florida at some point for something, and then continue on into Georgia. We're at some sort of rest stop now in Florida still. We're about an hour from the border. I am honestly about to look at a map because I have no idea where we are. Yeah, so we don't know exactly where we are, but we do have about an hour to the border of Georgia, so hopefully we'll be there shortly. It is now my turn to drive for a little bit. There it is, last Florida sign. About 12:15, and welcome to Georgia. I'm still driving. It's going good, and it's only around noon, so I think we're actually doing pretty good for time. And we're just chugging along. We're doing a weird detour so we don't hit through Atlanta at rush hour. So I'm not 100% sure exactly how it's going, but it's just gonna take a little longer, but we're gonna miss all the rush hour traffic. We got some pops. I got a Coke, Mom got a Pepsi because we need a little bit of caffeine to keep going. Been on the road about 4 hours now. I'm not sure if we're switching driving or what. And welcome to Georgia still. We're almost out of Georgia. It's like 7 o'clock at night now. Yeah, 7 o'clock at night. The detour we took got us there through about the same amount of time it would have taken to drive through Atlanta, except Atlanta would have been like a dead stop traffic, so this is a little bit easier, just because we were constantly moving, so it was a little bit better. But we're just stopping for gas now in Georgia before we hit Tennessee, because we were down to 1 bar, so we're just stopping for that. It's been pretty smooth. We did stop at McDonald's just like really briefly, but mainly we've been driving like pretty straight, not stopping for long at all, just to get gas and stop for restroom breaks or whatever we needed. So it's been going pretty smoothly, no crazy traffic. Hopefully we're in Tennessee soon, because Georgia is the longest state and it is the worst because of that, because you feel like you're not going anywhere. But Tennessee's pretty short, so hopefully it will go pretty smoothly. And there we go, we made it to Tennessee. Tennessee rest area. Stopping again, and I will be driving again shortly. It is just about 9 o'clock and we have just made it into Kentucky. Making pretty good time, the GPS says still that we're going to be home around 7:30 in the morning. Well, it's about 11:30 at night and we are at a McDonald's in Kentucky. I just drove for like 4 hours, so that was kind of long, but we're hungry and gonna get some food. Got some McGriddle things. I don't know, it's like a pancake and there's bacon and there's eggs, and we got 2 of them, and that's kind of like my dinner / midnight snack. And Mom got 2 of the sausage ones. Hi guys, so it's been a minute, but we did stop and rested a little bit at a rest stop in Ohio. We stopped for about an hour, so we did that, and then we just stopped for gas. I was driving for a little bit, and then we just stopped for gas there. So we are in Ohio. We're almost out of Ohio actually. We're about 58 miles-ish till Toledo, which is basically Detroit. So once we're in Detroit, we're pretty much in Canada. We have to cross the border, obviously, which we're gonna see. It should be nice and easy. It was last year, but we'll see how it goes this year. Right now our arrival time says 11:13 a.m. It's currently 6:14 a.m. So we're hoping to beat that, because somewhere along the lines it just like jumped an hour forward. So we're thinking that has something to do with traffic, because the GPS is supposed to detect traffic and stuff. So we'll see how that goes, because we will be hitting rush hour obviously between like 7 and 9-ish back within Canada. Or actually no, we'll still be in the States when that happens. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, right now we're just kind of on our way to the border. We're going to be crossing the Ambassador Bridge in Windsor, which is actually how we did come over in the first place. It is currently 7:23, so back yesterday at this time the GPS said we'd be home by now. Right now it is saying 11:06, so I'm hoping before 11, but it all depends on the border and the traffic and all of that. So we'll see how it goes. We're just chugging along. There it is, bridge to Canada. We're getting there, guys, we're getting there. We paid the toll. It was $6.25 Canadian or $5 US. And now we're going over the Ambassador Bridge. We are almost at the exact border.
In 4 miles, take the ramp on the right to Highway 401 East toward London.
That's in Canada. That's the view right now. The Ambassador Bridge is actually really pretty. We have the whole lake. I don't know what lake it is. It's not Michigan. No, I have no idea what lake this is. It's one of the lakes over here, and then on the other side you also have the lake, and then eventually the University of Windsor, and that comes up as well.
It probably is Lake Michigan.
Is it?
Because you got Michigan right there.
I'll put down here with words what lake that actually is, because I feel like no, but maybe. Michigan's way more north. Is Michigan the one that's not even in Canada?
Michigan.
I took geography, guys, I promise. It's a midpoint, guys.
Yep.
We're in Canada!
Yay!
Yay!
Now we gotta hope they let us back in.
Yeah, we got the passports. We gotta get through. We're making our hopefully final stop before we enter home. This is an en route. It's basically like a rest stop, but the Canadian version. And they have some food in there, and they're usually really nice. So we're just gonna stop quick and then continue our drive. Okay, we are in our hometown where we're going, and we just got ready because we're almost home and I am starving. It's 11 o'clock, so we are almost there. We'll probably be home in about 15-20 minutes or so-ish. Yeah, so we'll get there, see Charlie, and eat some food.
Charlie, who else did I bring home? Who's that?
Hey, Charlie! Oh, I love you! Hi, puppy. Puppy. Hi. Hi. Hi, puppy. Oh, you're so sweet. Wait.
Don't topple him over.
Hey, baby, come here. Whoa. Whoa. He's so big. Big puppy. Hi, puppy. And that is all, folks. I'm a mess because I just got out of a 26-hour car ride. Yeah, it was a crazy last day. Me and Mom drove from Florida to here, so it has been a crazy, crazy time. Now I'm here, now I'm home. Honestly, the whole thing of Florida just seems it seems almost like a dream. Coming home, it feels so much the same and also so much different. It's a very indescribable feeling. But I am going to end this vlog out here because I do need to go unpack. Unpacking is actually going to be in another vlog that you guys are going to see, I think. So yeah, it's kind of going to be the rest of today and tomorrow as well, I think. So we're going to do that. I think me and puppy Charlie might go get a puppuccino because he's never had one at Starbucks. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm going to start doing that. So I wanted to end this vlog out here. I wanted to thank you guys for following along on our road trip and on my entire DCB journey. It has been just absolutely amazing and more than I could ever dream. Also, I'm wearing a new shirt I got from Stewart Avenue, not sponsored. I just really love their shirts. So yeah, it says sweater weather. It's super cute. But I just wanted to thank you guys for watching, and I just want to say have a magical rest of your day.